Now we'd like to take a few minutes to review some of the highlights of our employee handbook. Your office will give you a copy. Please review it carefully and refer to it if you have any questions about your office's policies. If you need further information, talk to your supervisor. Because you'll be working with adults who depend on your assistance to accomplish their everyday activities, being on time for an assigned shift is your #1 priority. When you are offered a shift, you have the opportunity to accept it. When you accept the shift, you are making a commitment to right at home. More importantly, you are making a commitment to your client. It is critical that you are at the client's home on time and ready to work. You must also commit to staying for the entire shift, unless directed otherwise by the office. It's possible that you'll be asked to work additional hours in some cases. Any additional hours or overtime must be approved and set up by the office. It cannot be set up by the client or the client's family. In fact, any changes in your shift or your client's schedule must be coordinated with the office, not with the client. We understand that occasionally something might happen that makes it impossible for you to work an assigned shift. In these instances, we require advance notice, and the amount of notice will depend on the type of assignment. Please check with your supervisor for more information about this. When you call the office to cancel, you must speak to a member of the office staff. If you leave a voicemail or leave a message with an answering service, you should assume the cancellation is not confirmed until you hear back from a staff member. A staff member is on call 24 hours a day for these kinds of emergencies. Unlike most other jobs, an individual client is depending on you for basic care. If you can't provide it, you must give the office enough time to find a replacement before the shift starts. Not showing up for an assignment, frequently canceling shifts, or canceling without enough notice can result in fewer shifts being offered or loss of employment. It is also important that you track your time and activities appropriately. Most offices use an automated time and attendance technology called telephony, which minimizes or eliminates the need to use a time card. You clock in and clock out by calling a toll-free number from your client's phone. There are many benefits of using telephony. For example, the office is immediately notified when you clock in and clock out, which assures that you receive credit for all the time you've worked. It is also helpful to clients who are physically unable to sign a time card. The instructions are simple. Your office will supply you with a specific toll-free number. When you arrive at a client's home, simply dial that number, then enter your ID number. You will be asked to verify the number by pressing the pound sign if correct or the star sign if incorrect. Once the correct ID is entered, the next step is to press 1 to start the visit. When you hear the automated voice say, "Call complete," you can hang up. You are now clocked in for your shift. When you have completed your shift and it is time to clock out, dial the same toll-free number. Then, just as you did to clock in, enter and verify your ID number. When the ID is verified, press 2 to end the visit. Once you hear "Call complete," you can hang up. You are now clocked out. If you have any questions about this process, please ask your supervisor. If the right-at-home office you work for doesn't use telephony, they will review your specific procedures for submitting paper time cards in more detail. It is important that you follow these procedures exactly. Doing so ensures that you are paid on time and accurately. Confidentiality is also a primary concern. When working with a client, you will learn a lot of confidential information, including the details of their health. You are not allowed to share this information with anyone except the right-at-home office. That includes your family and friends. Sharing client information with anyone else is a violation of the client's legal right to privacy and in many cases may violate the federal law known as HIPAA. When someone asks about your client, refer them to the right-at-home office. You are a representative of Right at Home. The way you perform your job and treat your clients and their families is how they determine their satisfaction with Right at Home and with you. We expect you to conduct yourself with a positive attitude and with respect toward your clients and their families. While you are working, your complete focus must be on the client. For this reason, use of the internet, Text messaging, cell phones, or the client's phone is not allowed unless in the case of an emergency. Time spent on personal calls while with a client takes away from your ability to provide the best possible care. Any complaints about these issues will be taken very seriously and could result in disciplinary action. A neat personal appearance and good grooming habits reflect respect for yourself and for your client. You're expected to wear appropriate clothing, be neat and clean, and have a professional image at all times. If you have any questions about what is appropriate, ask the office. When in doubt, always choose neat, conservative clothing. Remember, our clients may be more conservative and traditional, and it's very important that they feel comfortable around you. Always wear the name tag or identification badge issued to you when you go to a client's home. This badge identifies you to the client and anyone else that you are an authorized visitor to their home. Your supervisor will discuss any additional dress code requirements with you. As much as we want to be friendly with our clients, we have to be careful never to cross the line between a professional and a personal relationship. This means your friends or family cannot stop by and visit you during your work hours. It is not professional, and it may be a violation of the federal HIPAA laws. Also, you can only be at the client's home when you are scheduled to work. Exceptions to this rule must be approved by the Right at Home office. Accepting gifts or gratuities from your client or their family is strictly prohibited. Because our clients can be vulnerable adults, there can be the appearance that they are being persuaded or pressured into giving you a gift. To some people, this can be viewed as a type of elder abuse. Of course, we don't ever want a client to think we're being rude by not accepting a gift. So if a client or family member wants to give you a gift, politely tell them that they must discuss this with the Right at Home office. The use of any tobacco product is prohibited within the client's home, even if a client smokes and invites you to smoke. Talk to your local Right at Home office regarding rules about use of tobacco on your specific assignment. In addition, drugs and alcohol are strictly prohibited in the workplace. Any use or possession of alcohol or illegal drugs while working is not allowed. Any off-the-job use of illegal drugs or activities or convictions relating to illegal drugs is also prohibited. Right at Home is committed to providing equal employment opportunities for all qualified persons and to administer all aspects and conditions of employment without regard to race, color, age, sex, religion, disability, pregnancy, national origin, ethnic background, military service, or any other protected classification. Right at Home expects its employees to work in an environment free from intimidation and harassment. Finally, it goes without saying that Right at Home has a strict policy prohibiting any type of elder abuse. Any type of verbal, physical, or financial abuse of our clients will be reported to the proper authorities. If you witness any type of abuse of your clients, even by a family member, notify the office immediately. Earning and maintaining our clients' trust is an essential element of the job. That's why it's vital to always conduct yourself in a professional, reliable manner.